My group is confirmed by Natalia Tarazona, Angie Garzón, Paula Fernandez, and Carolina Estupiñán. The term we chose is informed consent. Informed consent is the formal makeup procedure and ethical requirement and the life recognition by the laws on countries whose objective is to apply the principle of body anatomy. That is the obligation to respect body as individual and make honor your preference is medical care. In simple words, is the process wherever the principle of patient anatomy is respect, is the authorization made by a person with for psychological and mental faculties so that the health professional can perform a diagnostic or therapeutic procedure of having understand to the information provided on the theme.
Objectives and informed consent. From the ethical, clinical, and legal perspective, the figure in the informed consent has the following objectives: to recognize and respect the right of the autonomy of patients, which counts not only a legal requirement but about all the ethical requirement promote the participation of the patient in their health care process, which means that they share responsibilities and assume risks, and optimize the doctor-patient team relationships. The patient how has adequate communication and information is more satisfied with the core which taking into account only the results in the aims to strengthen the effect of the patient's care.
Functions of informed consent: promote the autonomy of individuals, promote rationality in medical decision making, protect the seeking and the subjects of experimentation, avoid fraud and coercion, encourage self-assessment and self-examination of health professionals, reduce misgivings and alleviate fears, and reduce a more probabilistic mentality in medicine with a greater capacity to deal with uncertainty.
It has to be performed. Society may set limits on the patient's ability to choose for reason of distributive justice. For example, you can restrict the use of certain expensive. Doctors have no obligation to perform have more intervention for the patients of that are medically useless, and you don't have to report about them either. The rulers of good medical practice also impose restriction. The selection of techniques corresponds exclusively to the doctor, and once the patient have an intervention, the let's establishes or